22nd. The day after that is my 30-day Carniversary, Saturday, February 3rd. And I am going to New York City to a friend's 50th birthday party. Therefore, I am headed straight into enemy territory. The land of bagels and pretzels and pizza and hot dogs. And I'm going to be there the whole weekend, and I'm going to be at a party. And the big question is, can I make it? So I have confidence that I'm going to make it. I am armed. Last thing I'm packing today, zero sugar classic beef stick. 80 calories, made with 100% grass beef. These come from the new Primal. Of course, I am not endorsing anything. This is one of my very first videos. Nobody's probably watching this anyway, except my mom. Hi, Mom. So, anyway, I am ready to go, packed up, and tomorrow morning, I get on the airplane and I head straight into the belly of the beast. The place where carbohydrates are sold every 50 feet on the street. You got pretzel vendors and pizza shops and bagel shops and delis. And of course there's New York cheesecake if you really wanted to destroy yourself. So we're going to see if I can make it. We're going to go have a good time in New York. I got my safety beef sticks, my emergency food supply, if you will. And let's just see how we go. I did buy a new jacket. It's a little tight, and that's on purpose, because eventually in these videos you ought to be able to see me wearing this jacket and actually looking pretty slim and pretty good in it. That's the whole idea. So come with me and let's see if I can make it in the city of bagels and pizza. Here we go. Okay, the rest of the family's still asleep. I'm headed to the airport in a minute. Gonna make it through the airport. No airport snacks. Make it through the flight. No flight snacks. I do have my beef sticks. Then I'm gonna get to New York City. Gonna be pizza on every street corner. Delis, bagels, street vendors selling pretzels and hot dogs. So, again, this is my first real test. Let's see how I do. Security wants to look at my friend's birthday card. They were paging me. It's almost late. Whew. That was close. Carbs pretty much everywhere.
sir.
Thank you. As it turns out, the weather forecast was wrong, and it's raining. So let's go see if we can find something other than carbs to eat in this town. That is going to be a no. I could actually get a cheesesteak with no bun there, but I'm going to keep moving. Nope. Looks like there's nothing good happening in there. My wife used to love this place when we lived here. See if they got anything. Nope. Technically, you could do some carnivore out of the street vendors. You'd be paying a whole lot because they're really selling a lot of dough with buns and stuff, but you could do it. Well, well, well. What do we have here? I'm going in. Not happening for me today. Okay. I mean, we're probably not going to find anything in the picnic basket, but you could do some poke. Problem is, you pay for a lot of rice. Would you look at this den of iniquity? Seriously, not tempted one little bit. Nothing in there actually looks good at all. Seriously. 100% farm fresh bubble tea. I don't think I could find something in there. The pizza is stalking me. It's everywhere. Oh boy. Real New York City pizza. They got Jamaican meat pies, they got calzone. Oh boy. I mean, I could do sashimi. Yep, we know what's in there. Best way to go healthy is to go round. Yeah, nothing there. Again, gonna guess no. Again, I don't think so. Wait a minute. $38 ounces of prime picana? Oh, 135 bucks. Yeah, I don't think so. Sounds really nice though. Wish they had a mini. Oh goodness. All day bakery. French baguettes. Oh boy. That's all I need is some blood sugar control at the center. Or you could just eat ribeyes. Okay, now I'm just hungry. There have been a few things, but look what I found here. Ah, yes. And hopefully this one is open. Oh, I am definitely in the right place. Okay, this is Ash, my waiter. Ash, this is the best steak in New York City?
Hands down.
This is going to be the best ribeye I've ever eaten?
Absolutely.
Oh,
yes.
boy. Yes. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Apparently, Jordan Peterson eats here when he's in town. Score. This is what? Your dry aging box. Oh, look at this bad boy.
That's how we dry age the sticks for 35
Oh,
days. In presence of pink Himalayan sea salt blocks. You see the pink wall over there in the back? That's Himalayan salt.
The whole, the pink,
the pink,
Himalayan salt in the back.
Yeah.
Look at 35 days,
that
huh?
you're videoing right now is the porterhouse steak. Comes from the short loin. One side is filet mignon, and the other side is a strip steak. You see the red meat over there, all the way in the. That we just recently put it there.
Got it.
By the time it's dry aged, it's gonna be like that one on top.
Comes up to the top.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's a thing of beauty.
And over here we have strip steak. That's a New York strip, just a strip.
Nice.
And on this side, on the right side, we do have a bone and ribeye, the one that you ordered.
Ooh, my
that
bone and ribeye.
It's gonna be
is
the best ribeye you ever had.
All right, it's gonna be the best ribeye I ever had.
Right.
I don't doubt it. Oh goodness. Look at that bad boy. Wow.
Sorry about that.
No worries, no worries.
Right when
Awesome.
you were videoing too.
Oh, that's all right.
We have some sea salt from
Sea
southern
salt.
France.
From southern France.
Yes.
Awesome.
Enjoy, please.
Thank you. Oh, look at this bad boy. Sea salt from southern France. Pellegrino. All right, here we go. The famous. Wow. Probably the best ribeye I've ever had. So what we've learned is you can actually get what you need in New York, but you know, it's a ribeye. It's not cheap. I mean, I guess you could get some ground beef, but at least on the street, it's tough to get carnivore happy foods unless you want to just slurp down some dirty water hot dogs. So yep, it's time to head to my friend's birthday party in Long Island. I'm thinking maybe Long Island's going to be a little bit tougher. I don't think you're going to have so many steakhouses. I ran into 2 or 3 of them. But we'll have to see. So now I'm going to take the train to Long Island. See how we go out there. Just about missing the train, like I just about missed the plane. Woo. Okay, made it. Okay, so it's day 30 carnivore. I'm down about 20 pounds. Of course, I'm in New York visiting for a 50th birthday party. I actually stayed at my friend Scotty's last night. And he made a delicious fish dinner, and he's a pretty high carb, low fat eater,
Scotty.
but it's working for him. And so we talked about it last night, and it's one thing I think in the communities, like the carnivore community, maybe the keto community, and the certainly the vegan community. I mean, if you don't agree with how someone else eats, understand that it's possibly working for them. And the body is complex, and we don't understand everything about it. So anyway, I'm 20 pounds down. I'm feeling great. The skin behind my ear is starting to clear up. My blood pressure's down about 10 points, and I think that might be because of all the water weight that I've lost. Like, I've lost 20 pounds, but, you know, a lot of that's probably water. So I stayed at my friend Scotty's, and he made this delicious cod dinner last night. Now, I didn't eat the whole thing. I had a little slice because there was a lot of beans and things like that. Very healthy. I mean, he's feeding his family very healthy. It's just a different approach. Anyway, he was kind enough to make me a steak, and he put this great salt on it. It's black sea salt from Cyprus. Really delicious. So this morning I got up and had my cup of coffee and a little butter in it, and it is time to go to the party later today. But I wanted to talk a little bit more about my experience with carnivore. Before I forget, though, my friends Scotty and Marissa, who I stayed with last night, have a business. It's called Meadow and Bark, and it's natural skin products, so really real natural. Scott grows a bunch of the stuff here at his house in Long Island, the lavender and some of the other things. I don't remember the names of them, but that kind of skincare product stuff. And he has a still in the back and distills the oil out of it. It's really cool. And it's called Meadow and Bark. You should check them out, because if you want natural sunscreen or any kind of natural skincare products, you should check them out. They're good friends of mine. So the reason carnivore seems to be working well for me is because even though I'm going around New York and it's tough to find, and it's a ribeye that I found, I could have said to the cheesesteak guy, just give me the meat and no cheese. I could have had a couple of dirty water hot dogs. So you can survive. That is what I'm learning. You can survive. And it is just simple. What are you going to have? I'm going to have meat. And that has really worked for me. Because if I'm going to eat a few carbs, it's really difficult for me. Like I said, you're one bite away from going over your 60 carb a day limit on keto. And that to me is a little bit more difficult. So today, I'm going to go around Long Beach, Long Island a little bit and see how easy it is to stay carnivore in Long Beach. It's probably pretty tough. I mean, again, you can always go to a bar or a restaurant and order a couple of burger patties. So that's always going to be easy. And I'm sure that'll be easy to do. But I do want to also show just how ubiquitous the pizza and the bagels and everything is. Now, tonight's the party, and I will eat before I go. So whatever hors d'oeuvres they have there, I'll just skip. But it's going to be a fun day, and I hope you're enjoying coming along with me. And let's see how we go. So I'm going to head out on the bike to Long Beach because it's just a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm going to see how we do as far as finding carnivore-friendly foods in Long Beach, Long Island. See how we go. So it's a beautiful day here in Long Beach, New York. Very bagel heavy, pizza heavy place as well. But we're going to see what we can do about finding some carnivore friendly food. Long Beach is a lot of fun. Long Beach has just delicious food. We'll see how carnivore I can stay. So I'm riding down the boardwalk in Long Beach, getting a little exercise, burn off those glycogen stores. But look how beautiful Long Beach, New York is on a day like this. Really nice getting this exercise. So it's been a long time since I had my feet in the sand here in Long Beach. And even though I have my shoes on, it's awesome. This reminds me that the whole idea of this carnivore diet is to really, really take the next 30 years of my life and make them more active than they ever could have been on a regular diet or the yo-yo I was on. I mean, I really want to be surfing again, to be, at a much higher level than I am, and be riding my mountain bike again. Just all those things I want to do. It sort of symbolizes it here in Long Beach. Kind of the active lifestyle I want to lead. Take a look at this. Just want to get out in that ocean again more than I have in the last 10 years or so. You know what's going to be in there. Lots of carbs, bread, bagels, etc. Again, sandwiches, chips, all that stuff. I could go in and buy some loose meat, but I bet it is tasty. Getting a little closer to the West End where more of the restaurants are. See how we go. Yeah, gonna be carbs in there for sure. There's the actual Meadow and Bark mothership here in Long Beach, where you can buy all your natural skincare products, sunscreens, all kinds of stuff. Lots of baked goods in there. Maybe a little double entendre on the title of the place. No cupcakes for me. It's just interesting. Americans come to the beach and have all kinds of sugary snacks while they're trying to stay in bathing suit shape. Beach bagel. So I lived here in Long Beach when I was doing my orthopedic surgery residency in New York City, and I probably ate 150,000 bagels in there. They were delicious, but now they're all stacked up, and we're seeing if we can flush all those out of my system with ribeyes. Lived here for 5 years when I was doing my orthopedic surgery residency in New York City. A lot of good times, a lot of carbs. More pizza. They sure do make it easy. So again, I know the food in there is delicious, but real carb heavy. You could probably order a plate of meat, but not really. Again, bar food. I could probably get a couple of hamburger patties in there. Steak and eggs. Jackpot. That's what I'm talking about, my kind of lunch. Ran into a good old friend Jake here, watching the game.
That's it.
Long Beach. Long Beach. Carnivore diet. That was pretty cool. Ran into my buddy Jake there. He was a little kid when my wife and I lived next to his parents right on the beach here in Long Beach when I was doing my residency. So I'm gonna go by and see his mom and dad. We had fun back in those days. Long Beach is a fun town. A lot of carbs. So this is where I used to live, the end of Illinois Avenue in Long Beach. A lot of good times on this beach, and that's part of it. I want to get back here and surf like we used to surf, do some beach running, get my body in tip-top physical condition. Good to be back. So got plenty of exercise today on the bike, riding around Long Beach. Ran into some old friends, had a steak and some eggs. We're kicking butt here on this carnivore journey to New York. So again, this is what I want to be doing in 25 years. Riding my bike around Long Beach after visiting some friends, maybe grab a surf. I don't want to retire and sit on the couch. I'm not doing that. And so Carnivore is my vehicle. That's where I'm starting it anyway. We may cycle a bit someday, I'm not sure. But right now it's straight up Carnivore, and I'm sure there will always be cycles of straight up Carnivore. Maybe later on, again, I might cycle into keto, that kind of stuff. But my goals in life are all health goals. You don't really realize exactly how important that is until you get older, I think. Once you get to be about 50, you start to not take it for granted. Even though I've worked on it, I never really was committed to the level that I want to be now. So, in order to do that, I'm starting, the carnivore diet. And because I want more activity as I get older. Do the cool things. Have the big fun. I want to be able to get up and do this. Do the active things I want to do. I mean, look at this. I want to get as much of this as I can in my life. Oh, I feel good. I got up early this morning after a nice steak dinner, rode my bike around. Actually rode my friend Scotty's bike around. That's my friend Scotty's dock. Just so you know, I didn't go dock crashing. But tonight's the party. I'm not going to have any of the bad food. I'm not going to have any alcohol. I don't do that anymore for health reasons. So So there was my tour around Long Beach, and my exercise, and my lunch. And now it's time to start getting ready for the party. So this is how I'm going to my friend's surprise party. He loves SpongeBob. So, ate ground beef before I went to the party last night. Did not have any of the hors d'oeuvres that are normally at parties, mozzarella sticks, things like that. And drank only water. And this morning I am waiting for the Uber to take me to the airport to go home. Successful 0 carb weekend in New York. So it wasn't really as hard as I thought. The beef sticks did help, having those in the bag for times when they're just, I'm at someone's house and they're serving chips or whatever. I had some beef sticks. Everybody was happy that I was happy, so they weren't worried about it, and very accommodating. And so I had a great weekend. Got some exercise, riding the bike. Feel good. When I get home, we will see how we did on the scale. Well, back to work. It was a really fun weekend. I actually came back without gaining too much weight, a couple of pounds, and that could just be water weight. So I'm very pleased with how the weekend went. I hope you had some fun coming along with me. And please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and click the link on the video to see my next adventure. Thank you.